Here he is, the man himself, the future heavyweight champion, the one and only Tommy Aspinall. There he is. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Lovely to see you. Yeah, I'm doing well. You're a little bit late. We'll just let that slide, though.
Wait, I was going to make a joke. This is the cheeky bugger that you are. I was going to make a joke that you're 4 minutes late and you have no reason to be late because you're not fighting this weekend. So what could you possibly be doing?
I've got other responsibilities, Ariel, to be honest with you. I've got other responsibilities.
Well, it's lovely to see you. What about the fact, Tom, that anytime anyone talks about the heavyweight division, this show alone has kept your name in the mix, playing that music, talking about you. I mean, we have single-handedly reminded everyone that you aren't going anywhere. You're just on a little bit of a hiatus. I mean, could we get a thank you? Could we get a pat on the back? Could we get something?
I mean, thank you very much. I think a lot of them heavyweights, they're forgetting about me. No, I don't think they are, actually. I don't think the heavyweights are. I know the heavyweights are not, actually. But I think the media, maybe.
Not us.
Not excluding you guys. I think generally the media might be just a little bit. But pretty soon I'm going to jump back in there and remind everybody what I'm all about.
Okay, so we're going to get into that in a moment. But just curious, on the Monday before a London card, you have been the guy for the last two. What is it? What are the emotions as we're approaching Saturday, but you're not a part of this one?
First of all, let me ask you this. Is the audio okay? Everything's good with the audio, yeah?
Yeah, it's okay. The video, if I'm being honest, a little bit choppy. A little bit, we expect subpar quality from you. This one is like a notch below subpar, if I'm being honest.
The audio sounds great. I'm not going to ask the GOAT to change out his headphones.
Yes, Frank is a big fan of your audio, but from a video perspective, it's a little comme ci, comme ça.
Well, you don't need to see my face.
Okay.
You're not missing much if you don't see it. If you don't see my face, you're not missing much.
All right.
So that's all right. Yeah, the emotions. Mixed emotions, you know what I mean? This is a huge card for UK MMA. Absolutely massive for us as fans, as fellow fighters. It's massive for us. But the fact that I won't be a part of it, of course, is a little bit sad. But I will be there, which I'm very excited about. I'll be there. I'll be supporting the guys. I'll be supporting BT Sport. I'll be supporting the UFC. I'll be supporting UK MMA. And very excited for it, nonetheless.
What do you mean you'll be supporting BT Sport? Are you going to be working on the broadcast? What are you doing?
It's top secret. Secret stuff.
I mean, you said it yourself. Then we'd be colleagues.
Oh,
I work for BT Sport too. Does that make us colleagues now?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. You'll have to find it. You should know this stuff then if you work for BT Sport.
Nah, I don't work on the UFC stuff. I can't be bothered.
Oh, fair play. But you're above that now. You're above
Yes,
that. You're above that.
I'm just a pro wrestling guy now. I'm just a pro wrestling journalist mainly. So you'll be there. That's nice. I was going to ask you that. You'll be in attendance. You'll take it all in.
I will be there. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'll be in London from tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Lovely. Now, how are you feeling? Where are we at in terms of the recovery?
We are feeling absolutely on top of the world. Amazing.
Really?
Let me tell you. Yeah, seriously. I didn't realize, I think for a long time, I was kind of like lying to myself about the injury a little bit. Like this, the injury, obviously, when I fought Blades, that's when the knee completely gave out. But I've had the bad knee for like 5-6 years. And I think that I kind of got used to training and fighting with one leg, as weird as that sounds. Like I really got used to it. And now that my leg's fixed and I've got two legs to move around on, and I can really do things in the gym that I've literally not been able to do since way before I was in the UFC. And it feels absolutely amazing. Like I'm so happy with everything.
Wow. I saw a photo of you. You're absolutely shredded. 277
yes, I am.
Shredded?
That is correct.
Look at you flexing.
Steroid free.
Okay.
Zoom in on. I don't think the camera's big enough. Zoom in on that.
Look at that.
The camera's big enough.
Holy smokes! Are you out of the USADA pool as well?
I'm in the USADA pool, bro. I'm in the USADA pool, and I'll be coming back very soon. I'm getting tested regular. Everything's good. Actually, since I posted that photo, USADA are on my case so bad.
Wow.
I've been tested like 3 times since then, so they're all over me.
They don't miss anything. Now, so what are we shooting for? Summer? What are you thinking?
Yeah, the summertime sounds good. Basically, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, man.
Really?
Like, anytime they want to.
You could accept the fight right now.
I could accept a fight right now, definitely. We're going to chat to the UFC a little bit this weekend when I'm going to be there, and we're going to have a few meetings and stuff, and see who's available and who wants it. More importantly, you know, I might have to fight down the rankings a little bit because I was struggling to get matched before this. Or maybe the guys think I'm weak now or something. Hopefully they do, and they're going to take some fights because I've got a lot of stuff to prove now. I'm coming off a big injury, a loss, and I'm ready to go out there and show everyone what I'm all about.
I have to say, like I could feel your enthusiasm, your positivity, your excitement radiating off the screen. This is a much different Tom than we spoke to last time. Last time I felt like you were a little bit down, feeling down. You come across much differently now. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think so. I think last time we spoke, actually, like in an interview like this, I think it was pretty close to the injury, wasn't it? I was pretty close after surgery and stuff. I was like basically sat down. I was on like Pornhub every day. I think I got to the point where I completed it. I think I might be the only person to ever complete Pornhub. I don't know. There might be a few of us out there, but I'm definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm much happier now. Everything's good. We're moving in a good direction. I feel amazing mentally, physically, and all that, and I'm ready to go.
Are you surprised by how quickly you recovered? Like, were you expecting to feel this good in March, or were you thinking more May, June, July?
I don't know. You know, I never wanted to rush back. It was never my thing. I didn't want to, because I felt like I made a lot of bad decisions with the knee before and stuff. Like I felt like I took a lot of fights when I didn't really want to take fights, but I was on a really good roll and I wanted to like keep it going. And I'd had so many fights without the knee giving up on me. I felt like I could just keep it going. And I really wanted to like take my time coming back, make sure that everything was right. And, you know, seriously, from about 4 or 5 weeks out of the surgery, it felt really strong. I kept pushing it more and more, but slowly with my physio, with my coaches and stuff. And I feel like I'm in such a good spot, you know, mentally and physically. I feel amazing.
I love it. Now, the state of the heavyweight division is fascinating. And the reason, honestly, why I wanted to have you on was not only because of London, but I noticed on your Twitter, you know, it felt like you were talking a little bit more, like almost like you were itching to get back in there. A lot of activity, like you went 3-4 years without saying anything on Twitter. Now, all of a sudden you have hot takes. You're talking about this, you're talking about that. But it just kind of felt like, okay, Tom is itching. He's ready to go. That's the way I viewed it. Is that accurate?
Itching isn't even the word, bro.
Oh.
I am like beyond excited, and I'm so you hear people say about all the time, and it gets a little bit corny and stuff, but I'm so like grateful and happy just to be healthy and be in the spot that I am going forward. Like I don't know, I felt like I did good before the injury, and I was like severely compromised in a lot of my training and movements that I could do before, and I knew that, and now like that's gone, and I'm free of it. And I feel like I can just move forward on such a positive, free and confident note that I just think I'm just levels ahead of a lot of these heavyweights, and I can't wait to show everybody.
I will just say, like, you know, you're tweeting a lot and that's great and it's good to see you active there. Some of the takes are a little bit mid, as the kids like to say. I mean, like the one about, you know, Volk beating Islam, greatest upset, the pound for pound stuff was weird. First you say GSP, now you say Jon. I feel like we just need to streamline our thoughts a little bit more because you're a little bit all over the gaff, as they like to say.
Well, I'm all over the gaff in general. That's part of my personality. So the Twitter's a good reflection on that, apparently. But big fan of GSP, as you know. GSP for me will always be the goal. But I think at this stage now with Jon Jones, it's difficult to make an argument against it, bro. Honestly, like the guy is special. He is special. And to say that he is in the champion of my division right now, like that gives me unbelievable amount of motivation. Not even, let's be honest, I'm probably not going to fight him, but just to have kind of aim for is something special for a guy like me.
Why are you not going to fight him?
Because I think that he probably does his Stipe and then leaves it there.
No.
But I don't know. I don't
think so.
I don't know, Jumper. What, you think he's going to start fighting up and comers like me?
Listen, you're not an up and comer. Don't sell yourself short. Number one. Number two, what's he going to do? Sail off into the sunset? He's still in his mid-30s. He's rejuvenated. He's reinvigorated. Why not fight a Curtis Blades or a you or someone like? Well, like I don't see why not.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I would love that. That is like my dream fight, honestly, to fight Jon Jones, and that's a serious motivation for me since he became champ. I know it was only like a week or two ago, but seriously, I've got like the GOAT. The GOAT is the champ of my division.
So you're done with GSP. Now you're just calling him the GOAT.
No,
That's it.
No, GSP's my guy. GSP's my guy. GSP will always be my guy. But I think that Jon Jones has to be appreciated to be up there for sure. And I don't know. All this GOAT shit, it's a load of shite. Same with the pound for pound stuff, really.
No, I don't.
The pound for pound even more so. That's a load of rubbish. Don't even get me started on that shite.
Why is it rubbish?
I'm not. We're not discussing it. We're not discussing it.
Wow. Okay. Fine.
Don't waste my time, Ariel. Don't waste my time.
Fine. Were you blown away by that performance against Ciryl Gane?
I was blown away for two reasons, though. Obviously, No, I wasn't blown away by Jones's performance, to be honest. Like, we know that Jones is unbelievable at the sport of MMA in all aspects. His stand-up's great. His grappling's amazing. His top control is submission. You can do everything. The guy can do everything. I was more surprised, I think, with Cyryl's performance. It just something to me looked a little bit off. Like, I don't want to be over here like bad mouthing Ciryl. Like, me and Ciryl have we're not friends, obviously, but we have a friendly relationship. Every time I've met him, he's a really nice guy. I really like him and his coach. They're really nice people and stuff. So I don't want to seem like I'm bad mouthing Ciryl at all, because I'm not. But to me, something just seemed a little bit off. I don't know if Jon Jones did some goat voodoo mind games on him or something, but I don't know. He just didn't look. It just looked all wrong to me. I don't know exactly what he was doing.
Stipe have a chance, in your opinion?
Of course, Stipe's got a chance. Yeah, of course.
But who do you favor?
I favour Jones probably, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like, I think Stipe's amazing, and I think the absolute world of Stipe as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if any guy won. Like, at the end of the day, this is heavyweight MMA at the very, very, very highest level it's ever been. So you can't be surprised either way.
That's fantastic. So I'm looking now. You're currently 6. We've got Ty at 5, Blades at 4. Would love to see you guys do that properly. Sergey Pavlovich. Stipe, I think, is done after this fight, win or lose. Ciryl and Jon. There's Sergey Spivak right below you. Volkov, who just fought. Rosenstrike. If it was up to you, based on who would be available, what's your ideal scenario?
I don't have an ideal scenario, to be honest. Well, I do actually. I actually do have an ideal scenario.
Yeah?
I want to speak to the UFC about, though. I don't want to speak to you.
Come on, why not? Put it out there.
No.
Then they'll be ready for it.
That Tybura doesn't have a match right now.
Marcin Tybura?
If I'm right, that he's won 7 of his last 8, so the guy's doing really well. It's not so much him personally I'm interested. What I would like to do is UFC Poland. Like, if they want to do a UFC Poland, that would be unbelievable for me.
Right.
Like, if we could do me and him in Poland, that would be something.
And why would that, for those that don't know, why would that mean a lot to you?
Because I got a Polish family, and I love the country of Poland. And I just think they've not been there for a long time, and I like Tybura. I think he's good. We were supposed to fight before, and it didn't happen. So I don't know. I don't think anyone else is available. The last time I spoke to the UFC, they said that basically none of the top guys are available right now. All the other guys are matched up and stuff. And if we're looking at the summertime, like, he seems the only guy who's free right now. So it just seems to make sense.
And so realistically, when do you think is the earliest you can come back? June, July, August?
Yeah, at least June. At least June.
Okay. I thought maybe they'd want to have you come back on a big card, maybe same card as like Conor McGregor or something like that, like to really like push you.
When's that?
Well, probably September. I wasn't expecting you to come back so early.
No, I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I'm patient. I'm a patient man anyway, but I'm really itching. Like, I'm ready to go whenever they want me.
By the way, speaking of that, nice Gym King shirt.
I knew that Conor McGregor thing was a little segue. You're
No.
too smart to be doing that kind of. This is it. I'm just reminding the people as well as reminding myself.
Believe. That's a nice shirt.
You got to believe.
You're sponsored by them, right?
It's a very nice. Yeah, look at this. Got my own logo on the side.
Wow.
See that?
So that's still a thing. You're still sponsored. All good.
Yeah, it's still sponsored. Still sponsored by him. Yeah, that's right.
What was up with that? Why did he get so upset?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't think I have so much respect for Conor. I would never disrespect him or anybody else.
Yes, you're a very nice guy.
I'm not that kind of guy. I definitely don't want to have a beef with anybody. Like, I'm an adult. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to beef with nobody.
Sure.
And if I am trying to beef with anyone, I want it to be someone in my division, so we can at least have let's settle fight and make some money off it. Yeah. No idea. I wasn't. Literally, all I said was, I'm not as interested in Conor's fight as I was in other fights coming up.
Sure.
That was it. That was it. And yeah, I had no disrespect meant by anybody.
When you saw those tweets, were you like, "Is this real?"
Yeah, I was. I'm a massive Conor fan. Like, Conor's a massive inspiration for me. You know, he's an Irish guy, I'm an English guy. They're really close to each other, and he's done massive things in the sport. And yeah, I was a bit like, wow, I didn't mean to offend anybody.
I think we should figure this out. Like, you guys, we don't want to live in a world where Conor McGregor and Tom Aspinall are beefing.
I don't want to beef with nobody, bro. I'm a fully.
Well, you two in particular.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that kind of beef. But he's angry about it, or he was. I don't know how he feels at the moment, but he's probably, who knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I do notice when you show your shirt, like, man, you're busting out of that thing. I mean, you are freaking ripped.
This is a double XL as well,
Yeah, right.
Double XL.
No chance. That's a medium. No,
I swear to God. I swear.
Really?
I swear to God, that's a double XL, yeah.
Wow.
Let me show you. Where is it? Yeah. Look at this. You see that?
Yeah, wow. Look at you. Yeah, I see it.
It's a double XL. That's a double XL, man. I'm a big dude.
Is this the most ripped you've ever been?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm coming into my, I don't think I'm coming into my prime, actually. I'm 30 next month, but I think I'm going to prime at like 35. But I think the older I'm getting so much more physically strong. And I've been lifting a lot of weights and doing a lot of fitness and cardio and everything, and I feel amazing.
Wow. And so, like, ideal fight weight now that you have this new body, what do you think you're going to weigh at?
I might be cutting to heavyweight,
Wow, really?
I might be cutting to heavyweight. I'm a big dude, and you want to see me move as well at this weight. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Something. I thought you were going to be future champ before all of this, and you had one leg. Now I feel like it's a shoo-in.
Things have changed, Ariel. Sometimes you got to take a step back to take a few steps forward, apparently.
Yeah.
And things are going amazing, I see a lot of people, they doubt me these days, and I just think, bro, I was good with one leg. Wait until I've got two.
Man,
wait until you see me with two.
Oh my God, I can't. Given that, we really have to see the Curtis fight again. I mean, we didn't even see it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. I've got a lot of respect for Curtis. Curtis is a gentleman, and he's got a big fight coming up himself. So I'm sure me and Curtis are going to meet each other down the line at some stage for sure, 100%.
Man, this is I'm delighted for you. I was thinking I was going to have to lift your spirits a little bit, that you'd be a little bit down. Here you are lifting my spirits.
You look like you need it, to be honest. What's going on? Did you have a bad interview earlier on or something? Who else has been on the show?
Well, you know what happened? If I'm being honest, I had Jack Tank Shore on, and I challenged him to a game of darts virtually. He's a big darts player, and he talks a lot of shite. And so I said, all right, you got a board in your house? Great. And he beat me, and it wasn't even close.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jack Shore's a good man. He's fighting this weekend, is he?
Yeah,
he's fighting this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, if you're working for BT Sport, you should probably know that by Monday. I mean, what kind of research are you doing there?
You said I'm working for BT Sport, not me. No, I didn't say nothing. I said I'm supporting BT Sport.
No, I feel
that's the channel that the UFC's on in the UK.
That is true. I love BT Sport.
The BT Sport are great. BT Sport, they've always been good to me. They're amazing.
They're legends. What about Leon? How do we feel about old Leon on Saturday? Feel confident? What do you think? It's a tough one. He's the underdog, big underdog. Plus 210, we were just talking about this. Crazy. No respect.
Well, I'm sure Kamaru Usman respects him after last time. I'm sure of that. I think it's tough to say because from what Leon said last time, he did win the first round pretty comfortably. He got the takedown, stayed on top, controlled the first round. And then he looked to like waver off a little bit. And he blamed that on the altitude.
Mm.
And if that is the case, then I think that Leon can win the fight pretty comfortably. Also, something else you've got to take into consideration is the fact that it was only a matter of months ago. I'm not sure how many months ago. Maybe you all know better than me. Maybe 6-7 months ago, that Leon Edwards knocked him clean out, out cold, iced on the floor with a head kick. It weren't even that long ago. Like, that's not a lot of time for your brain to recover.
Right. 7 months.
A shot from a shot.
Less than
7 months from a shot. Okay. So is the brain going to recover physically from something like that? And now, is the brain going to recover mentally from something like that? Psychologically, can you recover from that, something like that, in such a short time period? We don't know. But we are talking about one of the best welterweights of all time in Kamaru Usman. We don't know. We're going to find out. It's going to be so exciting. On UK soil, this Saturday, the O2 Arena. What a time to be a UK MMA fan.
By the way, what a breakdown that was. That was TV-esque. That was like you, I feel like you were auditioning for a gig.
Listen, I don't know what to say.
By the way,
you just got it.
Speaking of which, how do we feel about Gary Neville getting the boot for match of the day? I mean, this is crazy, right?
I didn't know that. I don't follow football, but I do know Gary Neville. I know Gary Neville. He is. I'm going to be like the Gary Neville of MMA.
I think you
with this BT Sports shit.
That would be incredible. You tell it like it is.
No, do you know Roy Keane?
Of course,
Roy Keane is
legend. Yeah,
I'm going to be more like the Roy Keane.
Okay,
MMA, I think.
I like that. And by the way, what's up with your boy Tyson Fury? You guys still tight? I mean, we go back and forth every day. What's going on over there? Are you training with him?
No, I've not spoken to him for a while. Actually, I speak, but. I don't know. I don't know with this boxing stuff, man. This boxing stuff is starting to get a little bit weird. Just make the fight, guys. Come on. Why is it like that? Every frigging big fight is like there's some kind of issue about money and it goes all public and there's arguments, this split, that split. Guys, just fight. Just give the fans what they want. Come on. Yeah. What is this? Although, on the other hand, our man Tommy Fury pulling it out of the bag.
What'd you think? Shocked? Did you expect that?
Fantastic. Yeah, I did expect it. I thought he was great. I thought he did amazing. You got to remember, these guys, the two inexperienced guys, first of all.
Yeah.
People need to take the pressure off them looking like absolute world beaters with the amount of experience they've got. It's almost minimal. You know what I mean? What are they, 5, 6, 7 fights into the career each or something like that? These guys are pretty inexperienced. And to be performing both guys like that on a stage like that is nothing short of incredible. Fair play to both guys. And Tommy really pulled out of the bag. The guy, I've seen firsthand the pressure that he's under from his family. And this was before he was famous. To be a boxer and be a Fury is a lot of pressure. It's a full family affair. His dad is one of the most ruthless men you could ever come across. And he's a very scary guy. So just to be a Fury and to be boxing, it's a lot of pressure. And to do it under Tommy's circumstances, it's remarkable. Well done, Tommy. That's fantastic. I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, you could tell how much pressure he was feeling and like the way he let it all out afterwards. I thought it was like one of the first time that we got to see the real him, right? Like he was just exhaling. It was, I'm happy for him too. I don't know if I want to see the rematch, to be honest. I don't know how much interest there is in that. Do you have any interest in that? I guess if he gets paid, it's good.
I mean, as the Americans say, you got to get the bag.
Yeah, you got to get the bag. By the way, we have some breaking news, Tom. Marcin Tybura's manager has told our own Brazilian beast, Guilherme Cruz, the great Guilherme Cruz, reporter to the Stars, that they have heard of your interest on this program live and they would like to fight you as well.
Oh, well, that's great because I'm actually ranked a lot higher than him. So I would imagine that.
Well, I mean, listen, he might say, I don't want this fight. I don't want this smoke.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. I'll take it. Give the gentleman's handshake. We don't even need contracts, but I'll turn up.
This is amazing.
Tell me where it is.
When you meet,
tell me where it is, bro.
When you meet with the UFC brass on the weekend, say, I was on Ariel's show. He put the fight together. There's no need to call them up. Maybe I could do the face-off.
Hey, listen, though. I ain't that type of guy who agrees to stuff that doesn't want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Let's not be jumping on the MMA hour, accepting fights if we're not really accepting the fight. If we're accepting the fight, we'll do a handshake right here. Let me know the date. I'll fucking be there. Otherwise, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not into the kids' games. I'm nearly 30 years old. I got 3 children. Let's not talk about the. Let's not talk about this. Oh yeah, we'll take the fight. This guy's a pussy. This guy. If we're gonna fight, let's fight, and let's not talk about it no more.
Okay.
I'll see you there.
All right, fair enough. Can I ask you one last thing before you leave? What about my guy Phil DeFries? I mean, the KSW heavyweight champ. What a performance! Is he going to get Alistair Overeem? We don't know. But I've been telling you about him for a long time, trying to tell you to show him some respect, show him some love, to, train. It was nice to see you finally jump on the I saw you over there at the event.
Whoa.
Nice to see you finally jump on the bandwagon.
You've got some nerve. And the thing is, the people will be listening to this thinking, "Oh, Ariel's right." For the people listening out there, I have been telling Ariel for north of a year about this guy to get him on the show. No. Phil, what a guy. He's an amazing guy. He's a good friend of mine. The guy, he's unstoppable in that KSW promotion, The guy is unstoppable. He's fantastic. And let's hope he gets what he deserves and a massive win over Alistair Overeem. That would be something.
That would be amazing. Yeah, he's a very easy guy to root for. What a story. Wears his heart on his sleeve. An inspiration, really, to a lot of people who have had to overcome a lot of things. And so I'm so happy that he finally agreed to come on, because I think you were telling him, not to come on, not to waste his time and everything like that. So it was lovely to have him on. Lovely stuff. And thank you for calling me out in the cage as well. That was nice. I appreciated that. He was already booked anyway, but it was not necessary. But I appreciate you thinking of me in that moment. I am happy to see you back in great spirits. You're in good health. This is very exciting. And so now, what's the best part about this, Tom? UFC's in London this weekend, and if you weren't quite 100%, if you weren't feeling good, if you were out of shape, then I think you would have felt down. But this is fine. You headline the last 2. You're right back in there. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be working for TV stations. You're going to be doing great stuff. I mean, you're able to enjoy it now, as opposed to feeling a little bit like, you're on the outside looking in. So this couldn't have worked out any better. I'm delighted for you. And
apparently we've got to fight. So
yes,
if we've got to fight, I'm excited, man. I'm so excited. This is and by the way, Marcin Tybura, I like him. He's a good guy and very underrated skill set as well. So that would be great. I'm.
You're even more excited than when we started. I love it. Tom, you're a gent. Thank you so much. All the best. Let's go. By the way, anyone at the O2 this weekend, watching or listening, when this man emerges, I want you to shower him with that, all right? I want to hear it on the broadcast. I need to hear that in the crowd. That song on Saturday. Enjoy London, my friend. Great stuff. Talk to you soon.
Thank you very much. Speak to you soon.
There he is. Great stuff there from Guilherme. Getting the fight. We got it done.